Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood.
Showed
The
on the
Falcons
low
played
screen for
for
a
a
minute.
quarter-century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Wk-16 set to kick off.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Milrow to throw. That's complete. David Njoku. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Red on red. Hey, Soko.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down.
Easy.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Soko.
Shotgun give now to Dowell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Red, 20.
Now it's Lawrence. On target to his back, Wiko Dowdle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's a Falcon first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Go, go! Sink right!
Lawrence with it on first. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Down the sideline, past the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, what?
Lawrence now off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Steady! Steady!
There's a dive up the middle. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is
What the fuck happened? I ain't even ran the ball. This motherfucker hurt and he ain't even touch the ball.
Every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
60, Mustang 19, 79 Broncos.
Allen sent in motion right. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Slot man motioned over.
Go street. Check.
And send him over right.
Read alert. Go.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. And And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 target, 19 target. Buffalo 18.
First down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
11-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Ready, set.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 back, let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Milrow looking to throw. Oh, he loses the football. And Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown! The Panthers picked up the fumble and ran it home.
It's better to be lucky than careful.
Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity,
Fucking
go
hot in
seize
here.
it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen.
11. Red on red. Great job.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And they come up with 7 following that flag. That sets up 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 7. It's
Go,
2nd
let's
and
go.
8.
Sink right. 11. 11, Agate.
And they just get the play off. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence buying some time left. He's going for it himself. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is such a good play.
What's the motion party you cannot get in? Yo. You're not
Great defensively in play. You could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the
past the 50.
passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback.
I thought you got to be past the 50 to go. Oh, it's under 2. Let's see.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Sista 24. Son, it's on.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Hey, run. Hey, son, it's on. 11.
They'll go, Dowdle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's on 13, Luke. Take right open.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
New set of downs from 37.
Rip, 23. Son, it's on.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Route. Soka, son. Hey, kill. Take right open. Go. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pass is caught at the 9. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. Give on second here to Blue. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. Control 80. Mustang 19.
pass on 3rd and short. He finds Njoku complete.
Why did that make me come back, man? What the
Just
fuck,
moments
man?
before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Panthers.
Come on. Hey, Ryan.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
60 Eagles, 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Rangers, 70.
Pistol now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Third down run with Blue. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
That one really stings, Keia,
Come
because you
on,
want to convert
man.
there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
That game on some bullshit.
Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. Gallo. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Dowdle again. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Offense up to the line fast. On play action now, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Sink right. Hey, kill.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Hey, Kay, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Finds Chase on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Rip, 23. Son, Side. 30 left. Eleven. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate.
Back to the air, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
13, Luke. Here we go.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break. Looks like they're playing safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start. The second half, we've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, we got
Now Lawrence on the play fake. It's his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, kill. Hey.
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Dowdle. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Easy. Read him, 24. Read him, 24. Hey, go.
They go to him again. This time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
16 yards. Panthers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Carolina.
Milrow with it on 1st. He's throwing deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. From the gun, Milrow. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he has this down to the 34. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Panther first down.
Right side into the hands of Allen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Falcons 27-yard line.
Milrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
These animations is wow. This nigga waited for the nigga to knock the ball out of his head.
Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Booker, you gotta do him, man.
Getting short, it's Milrow. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
24. Panthers 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, tomato. 13, Luke. 11. No.
The inside give to Dowell. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, here we go. Bronco switch. Alert. Here we go, sir.
This is Dowell on 2nd down. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, run.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Hey, lion. Son, this is hot. Go.
Outside route.
30 left. Sink right. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This gets the 1st and more. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense to the line fast.
25 yards on the play.
Easy.
1st down.
Hey, kill.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Goes to the hurry up here. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead.
31. Panthers 14. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Panthers 60.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Panthers.
Lou gets the handoff. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milrow now to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Garnett, go.
Throwing now, Milrow. Firing one deep for the end zone. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Easy. Read it, 44. Read it.
Going down on the run. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
Patrick Queen on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Easy. Route.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Hey, kill.
On third and 2, here's Lawrence. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Falcon first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Throw right side finds Pittman. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
That's good for a
down throw here from Milrow. Catch me left side by Ibuka. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He beams one deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
19 tight. Let's go now. 18, 5 here.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's trying to go deep again. It is caught at the 20. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Warriors 70. Timberwolves. 19 Lions. 60 Maverick. Panther and the Buffalo 18.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
The Panthers say they have it, and the refs agree. Panther football. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, Lion. Son, it's a hunt. All right, here we go. It's a hunt. Here we go.
Now it's Dowdle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Working quickly here. Going on 1st down. Lawrence. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
On the jump. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Lawrence working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go. Hey, Soko, it's a hunt. Sink right.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
27 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Sink right open.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Forced out to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey, Lisa 24.
Martinez. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
On the ready.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Milrow. This is cut downfield by Allen. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
28-yard gain. And the Panthers first down.
Milrow with it on 1st. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
19 tight. 19 tight.
2nd and 10. Milrow to throw. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
On the ball.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
In the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Milrow. Oh, brother.
Get the fuck out of here,
Interception.
man.
That is Marcus Jones.
Milrow's pass.
Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some
This
points on
nigga
the board
entire
for that defense
team
with
just
that effort.
fucking awareness on a fucking 99.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato. Sink right! Go, go. It's hot.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go, let's go! We're at 30 left.
Keep on doing slant runs. I can't stop shit.
Gronk, look at this. He sent
Can't stop it at all.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you.
The
you
zone
can't take
man
any
blitz.
completion for granted.
They don't fucking
Even
matter.
some of the shortest passes in the game.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
13 left. Hey, Silk.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground.
My team fucking suck.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit.
I forgot no awareness, man.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Motion. Hey, kill.
Get the fuck up.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Gun. Hey, easy. Ralph. Soka, hot. Think right open. 11, add it. Here we go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons continue piling it on here in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He gets popped quickly there. That's not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Okay, ready?
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
60 Bobcat, 50 Bobcat.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Come on. Hey. Like it. 79 with Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Milrow throwing on third down. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. Wide open downfield. Got it! And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A 39-yard gain on the play.
Hey.
First down, Panthers.
18. Stop 60. Stop 60.
Milrow from the gun. Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
29 more yards.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Carolina.
Panthers 60. Panthers 60. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Brought in close to the 8. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. The Panthers say they have it, and the refs agree. Panther football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, first and 10.
Hey.
They go play action, Lawrence. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Fucking defense is terrible, man. don't know what to do about this fucking defense. This motherfuckers is trash.
Eagles, 60. Ready. Down. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hot go. Check out. Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Hot up. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready. Come on. Come on, set. 70 Lions. Set. Cougar 19. Ready, ready. Hut. Hut, go. Get it. Bronco 80. Down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check out.
Motherfucker defense trash as shit, bro.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, shot. 60 Eagle, 60, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready. Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set up. Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Number 1. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go now. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shut up. Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Ready. Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready, let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go. Shut up. Viking 18. Let's go. Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, set, go. Here we go, set.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us north of the border in the historic French-Canadian city of Montreal, Quebec. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air is Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Gun.
At the Panthers' 44-yard line.
They'll run for the first time. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Young now after the fumble recovery. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Off the play fake, Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go. Ready.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Calvin Austin, his 3rd touchdown now on. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
The Bengals offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. The Bengals drive about to get going as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Here's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
11, right 80.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Cincinnati.
11.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
11 empty.
From the 31, here's the 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. And get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's another Bengals first down.
Everybody play the same defense.
First down, Bengals.
On 2, ready?
6-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. 11.
This is Brown on the draw play. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Shifts by him. And able to get this out to the 25. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Panthers are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Here's another shot now for the Montreal offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Short throw caught by Pitts. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's good.
Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the Panthers. 47 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Milton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Come on, set. 50, green. 10 cycles. Yellow, line, set.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Set, ready.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
To the air again, Burrow. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Hey, can.
Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
In motion, the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
And his kick is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So halftime straight ahead, and that. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he returns this to the 22. The Panthers offense had Chuba Hubbard set to take over once more. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Short throw caught by Pitts. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So, roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
Here we go, set, ready.
The play fake, now Young. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 33, yellow, smash, red, set.
Now Young. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback?
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Throw outside here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he goes out right around the 39. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun and give to Brown. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And he fields it cleanly. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Just a fantastic punt return of 80 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Bengals 10.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so, they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Another run for Brown on second down.
And shutting him off now open field. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
11 MT. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 18. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13.
They'll look to throw. Able to find Higgins. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. Now, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Oh, just a crushing penalty there. You force the incompletion on 4th down, but bail him out by roughing the passer.
If you want to see barely controlled fury, take a look at the sideline. Take a look at the head coach. A dumb penalty there on 4th down.
11.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Nick Chubb, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bengals 40-yard line.
33. Yellow. Ready?
They'll toss this right side to Hubbard.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
And Xavier Legette,
27 yards.
And the Panthers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Going out wide, finds Chubb. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Fancy footwork. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Blacked up. Set, ready. 45, white.
And Young's going to throw it here.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Young to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Burrow.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, it was just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
11 MT.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
12.
Burrow will throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Derek Brown
coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Carolina Panthers and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Baker with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the set.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. 10 black. Ready.
Young on the play action. Throwing deep right away. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
At the 35-yard line.
What is that?
First turn of the game for James Cook. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Look out.
On the ground. First run for Ray Davis. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
It'll be this group's job, watching the film, to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Middle. Alert.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Panthers have it with 99 yards to go. They're at the 1.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ready.
First play's a design run. He's out in the clear. He cuts it back right. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
52. Opposite. Check pink. Blue. Black. 95. Set. Go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Black. Claws red. Go pink. Steel. Black. Blue striker. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
On the ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Black 40. Red 52. Check, huh?
They're drawing up for him. Jukes away from one. And he got close, but not to the marker. They gave up 9. 4th down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Bronk. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Ready. 52 blue, strikers, 3-3. Ready.
Trying to get it on the keeper. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him. And they drug him down short of the sticks. I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
5 boy, 5. Hey, tight. Off 52. Half.
Allen on 3rd down. That one connects. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Bass now to kick this away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Dog red. Yellow, go.
On 3rd down, it's Young. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. Pass off for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Bills 14. Panthers nothing.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action now. Young. Look at that power. Deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready, right 2. Block 40. Ready.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. And he's going to try another deep one here. This is caught inside the 15. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Drill green, 45. Blue, black. Ready.
Young looking to throw. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. His return starts at the 5. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Right,
Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here not the little pistol. Here's Hunter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offensive line fast. From the pistol, it's Young. Rolling out to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stop them.
Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Baker with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Ready. Cut.
And going play action. Young bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Big strike here to Moore. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
Here we go. Set.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Carolina.
Here's Young on first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Here's Young again. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
Let's go now. Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
For the two-point conversion.
Ready.
Again, it's Young. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room.
18.
Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Running it after the penalty. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Trayvon Merritt there for the stop.
At his 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Five wide. Half. Here we go.
Allen setting up play action. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he is down to the 30-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
23 yards. That's good for a Bills First down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Allen on the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Bass's kick is good, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Bass now to kick this away. Baker with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Okay, ready?
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Down.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Now it's Young. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. It connects on the deep shot. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Escapes the pocket. And Bills get to him. He's brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Black.
It's Hubbard off the option. Nice cut back to touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Bills 27, Panthers 25.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And he must have mishit that one. He bounces out of bounds untouched. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Stop. Hey, home. Regular. Alert.
Back to throw now, Allen. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They kick the running back in motion.
Hey, home. Hey, tight. Hey, tight.
Allen on third down. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. First down now, ball at the 33. Now a give to Cook, running left. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
It's a loss of a yard.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Alert! What's that?
Now it's Cook. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 20.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Gun. What's that?
Again, it's Cook. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were out there ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another one for Cook. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills up by just a couple of points. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Look out!
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. And they're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Go. Red 38.
Starting this drive with a design run. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, blocked by less than a yard. They avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 1-yard line.
Shot 17. Right. Ready?
Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he gets this down near the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He'll look to throw it. On target to his back, Wk-16. Nice run across the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
First and goal. Here's Dowdle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Dowdle again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Just 2 yards there on second and goal, and still a ways to go now on third.
Here we go. 10 black. Go.
Now a run with Dowdle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way. So on to decide the game. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
56.
Here he goes, 1 final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.